Hello everybody, welcome on back to baseball here on youtube.com/SeanOsaurusRex. My name is Sean, and every day at 6 p.m. Pacific time you can catch a fresh game of baseball on the channel. Subscribe and ring the bell for more. Today, we are continuing Inside MLB, the show 25, with the Mariners 2025 franchise, and it's been lively on the mound for the Cleveland Guardians, 3-4 with a 3.41 ERA. Luis Castillo, he has yet to lose a decision so far this season. 11 wins, that beautiful goose egg, a 1.34 ERA. We currently lead this series 1-0. Let's jump into today's game. Custom game entry is not what I want. I don't like that that's the main thing. Why is it? A design is awful. We'll go alternate 2. Seafoam green on a Saturday night. Mariners won last night. Closed on clear skies. Open those bad boys up. Or open that bad boy up. All right. I think we'll just go ahead and stick with the lineup. Polanco's cold, Raley's cold, Solano's cold, Crawford at the bottom. Yeah, that'll work. Bam. Welcome on in. It's Mariners Baseball here on youtube.com/SeanOsaurusRex. Thank you so much for joining me as we face off against the Cleveland Guardians. Oh, and I don't have my thing for my precious thumbnail.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us.
My precious little thumbnail.
It's the Cleveland
60 and 8. It's game number 69.
Mariners.
Oh, nice. I opened up a notepad instead of paint. I am an idiot. Luis Castillo looking for his 12th straight victory on the mound. Kyle Raleigh hitting .410 over the last 11 games. Luke Raley extends the league lead of home runs to 25. Your host is battling back a sneeze. Brian Wu has a big game on the mound in wins versus the Guardians. Guardians starting pitching over the last 5 games. That ERA went up just a little bit of a tick, but still looks great. 31 innings pitched, a 2.03 ERA, 17 strikeouts. The bullpen for the Guardians over the last 5 games, 13 innings pitched, a 1.38 ERA, 15 strikeouts. The starting pitching for the Mariners over the last 5 games, a Master Chief ERA in 30.2 innings pitched, 37 strikeouts. We're looking to extend a 6-game win streak. Around the league, the Marlins win in extras versus the Nationals. Brent Rooker hits his 100th career home run. Jose Miranda breaks out of a 1-for-16 slump with a 3-hit performance versus the Astros. Luke Raley is on pace for 64 home runs this season. Will Wagner, with a 3-hit performance, breaks out of a 2-for-23 slump, and that is against the Phillies. Freddie Peralta K's 12 and increases the strikeout lead in the National League to 91. Josh Naylor breaks out of a 2-for-23 slump. He had 2 hits versus the Padres. The Royals move within a game and a half for the Tigers in the Central. The Reds move within 2.5 games of the Brewers in the Central. And the Brewers send Jackson Chourio to the 60-day IL. Here's a quick look at your farm reports. Bam.
First pitch coming
We're the
your way
7th
next.
farm system in the league. Let's go. Game 69.
About to get
Noise.
started here. Getting the nod on the mound, Luis Castillo. What do we have on him?
Been a very solid pitcher throughout his career. ERA around 3.5. What I like is he competes, he stays in the game, and he gives his team an opportunity to win.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Stephen Kwan.
Sneeze begets a strike.
Fastball
There we go.
in
Let's
for a
go.
strike, and we
Let's
are
go.
underway.
Don't forget, the Nintendo Switch 2 is out now. Saw some Nintendo 2, Switch 2 stuff the other day. Didn't see the console, which I don't think I'll see the console much. At the buzzer. Oh, and we draw the pop. Let's go.
Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, hauls it in, and there's one away.
Really good win for the Mariners last night. They improved to 34 and 34. We'll see if they can maybe just win this series, I think would be the goal.
Contact leads to not much scoring, Chris.
They get Boston coming in Monday through Wednesday, and then it's that 17-game stretch I was talking about.
I don't know exactly what it is. I mean, they're still professional hitters.
Starting
but it's
on
just been
Friday.
up and down
Lane
the
Thomas
lineup this year, just
coming up.
swinging and missing. Clearly, they got to make some adjustments. Major changes are needed because these players aren't going anywhere.
Foul ball.
They continue to have the trouble they are having making contact.
Castillo, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and he works in a changeup.
Watch the, they did the fireworks night last night, which was pretty cool. They did hot dogs from heaven last night.
Just missed.
Really good take, especially
So
with 2
blessings up to
strikes.
our stadium bestie out there.
On the ground to the left, Crawford. Slings
There
it
we go.
across,
Much
and
better
Thomas is
looking
out.
first inning for us today. We struggled to get this team out. We threw a ton of pitches in that first inning.
2 down,
I
bases
think we
empty.
made it through
Here's
like
Jose Ramirez.
5 with our starter.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
I'm impressed that he went right
And much like
after him on
yesterday's
that
game,
first
because of the
pitch.
way that
That's
we
the
were
key, trying to get
leading,
ahead
or
in the count
much like the
and
real life game, I
play
should
around
say.
a little bit more.
With the way that we were leading, we did not have to use
2
Munoz,
outs,
which is a
bases
positive.
empty. That one is upstairs.
Ooh, come on. Give me that call.
That's off the mark, and the count is 3-1.
That's a bit frustrating.
There's a swing.
Jeez
and a drive.
Louise.
That's back there. And that one is out of here.
Okay, hey, that's all right.
His
That's all right.
13th home
As
run
soon
of
as
the
I complimented
season,
our
it's 1-0.
the way we were getting
And
through the
Siggy just
inning,
loves hitting
of
against
course
this
we
guy,
just
doesn't
get
he?
It's like he's
absolutely
been
wrecked.
facing him his entire life. Looks so comfortable in the box against him.
Damn. That four seam didn't go where it wanted. I mean, that's an advantage count for a hitter. It's a 3-1 count. We missed a couple of pitches there.
There's no question.
Not even really trying to be too cute with it, I don't feel. It just, yikes. Just missed the spot that we were trying to kind of miss, you know?
Perfect swing.
At the plate, David Fry. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the second game of the series. Strike on
Okay,
the
kind of
inside
needed that
corner.
call. We've been a little wily here
Last
with
thing you wanna do as a
Castillo.
hitter is get
and I don't
jammed
love
or
it.
Even off the end, trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball. For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
That one missed.
Now we're falling apart a little bit here.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Good job to fight that one off.
That
Come
wasn't
on.
an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not
There
what
we
that pitch
go.
was.
Goodness
Popped up
gracious.
right side.
That popped up finally.
Makes
Okay.
the play, and that
So
is
we will
that.
head to the middle of the bottom of the first. I don't know why I said middle, but we'll head to the bottom of the first inning. It's Cleveland 1,
It's Major League
Seattle
Baseball on
nothing.
the
I was
show.
trying to leak that a little bit down and a little bit in just to try and get strike 2, but it missed the spot that kind of was supposed to miss anyway. What a
Back in
bizarre.
Seattle, getting the nod in this one. Ben Lively. What should we keep an eye on here?
Oh, whoops.
Well, he's putting together a really nice season
bad.
on the mound. ERA in the low 3s. Very respectable when you consider guys are looking to do damage. They're not trying to just walk and hit singles. They're trying to hit homers and draw walks and score runs. So when you have a guy that can limit the other team from scoring more than a few runs, that's
Four seam at 92, sinker at 93, a sweeper at 81, a circle change at 86, and a curveball at 79. Would not be surprised to see us a little early on some of these pitches. Let's try and adjust. They're 4th of the AL wild card. They're half game back, 3 games under 500.
And there's a ball.
Okay, kind of a generous ball call there. I'm not prepped for that fastball because we usually get let off with
Drilled
that.
out towards left center field. That's
Go.
back there.
Go.
And
Go, let's go, Victor Robles. Leadoff solo shot. Fuck yes, I guess a leadoff shot would be a solo shot regardless. Doesn't matter. Kind of redundant is more the point.
It's 1-1.
Robles ties it up immediately. That's what we want to see. We can't fall behind and just let that 1-0 lead sit there. The big benefit for us is that the sinker and the fastball are pretty similarly speeded, or pretty similar speeds. There's the word.
The percentages go up for the hitter to do damage,
And
even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one.
if we can start to get on top of things early, that'd be good.
Here's Donovan Solano.
Sinker at 90, okay.
Puts it in the air out
Darn.
towards left center.
I actually kind of like that. The timing isn't quite right, and we're a little under it,
And now we check
more
out the Mariners
specifically.
lineup. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Jorge Polanco.
Well, he's been a very consistent performer this year, and man, when you look up and you're in the top 5 in batting average in the American League, tell you what, that
We just
raises your
can't
level of confidence
get into an
to keep it
auto
going
swing
and
mode,
try
which
to
has been a
finish
problem
in
for
that
us
picture, or maybe at the very top.
lately.
He's been spraying the balls
We're a little
all
under
over the
it.
yard. We're going to keep our eyes on him in this one.
Julio Rodriguez
There we go.
in the box now.
All right,
no
Julio.
balls and a strike. 1 out, base is empty.
Oh,
That
that's too
time, and it's
aggressive.
strike
Too
Part of
aggressive.
the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Ball
That's
one
outside.
there.
There we go.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
Really needed that to not go their way.
Way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Oh, got me with a
Swinging
curveball.
for the strikeout.
Yeah,
And about
darn.
front for strike
Darn,
three.
darn, darn.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same
God damn it.
tunnel just
I
falls
should have
off
stayed.
the table.
My gut said go high, but I didn't listen to it. We were late anyway, so.
Gets him to chase
Okay,
after
we
that
are
one.
in auto swing mode. This is exactly what I'm trying to avoid.
It looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And
There
that
we
ball's
go.
downstairs.
There we go.
Gonna count 1 and 2.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
Here's a 1-2. And misses inside.
Okay, okay, okay. Hey, way to battle back here. One bad swing, otherwise it's a walk.
That one the other way.
Darn,
Brings
it's an
it in for the 3rd out.
Just a tick late, a little inside. But that's okay. Robles gets us back. It's a 1-1 game. Perfect. 2 solo home runs, 1 to right field, 1 to left field. And we're all knotted up after 1.
Second inning set to go. So in now for Cleveland, Carlos Santana. Castillo back to work.
Oh my
That's
God.
off the inside edge. Ball 1.
That was a very bad pitch. I don't know why that was so off, but sure was. Thankfully that one got in, otherwise. Yeesh.
Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Foul ball.
The other way.
Ooh, we
and
went
it
with that.
Stays fair.
Oh God, and I
Makes the
just
turn and
cannot
heads for
run
second.
correctly with a Rosarena.
The throw in.
That
and he's
ball
got a
died.
leadoff double.
69 mile an hour exit velo.
That one up, but sometimes you don't have to.
That was the second time we threw that slider in that
Inside
spot,
pitch,
and he was
got
on
to
top of
late
it.
and deep in the zone, but
Okay.
he got the bat on plane enough to fight it off the other way.
Robles makes the grab. 1 away.
He wasn't gonna go.
Batting 7.
So the
second
go-ahead
baseman,
run in scoring
Gabriel
position. Now it's the
Arias.
second baseman, Gabriel Arias. That's in there. It's 0-1.
Yeah, definitely too slow on that
out,
one.
the
Did
runner
not
at
feel
second here at
good.
the top of the second. Foul ball still 0-2. High fly ball
Rosarena.
out into left center field. Rosarena makes the grab on the run.
Well, those can be
Okay,
pretty fun as
that's
an
a good way to do it.
outfielder.
Way to get 2 outs there.
Highest gear
We can
and
still
go
strand this run.
that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Chase
Okay.
DeLauder.
This
Stands
cannot be a
down
guy
and
who
watches
does
strike
successful
1.
things against us. A .071 and .071 batting average.
That's to third. Solano.
Perfect.
First.
Perfect.
One hit.
Probably shouldn't have been a double. He's only 29 speed. Obviously a terrible route by me with the Rosarena. I do need to be looking at the exit velo a little bit more, and I think that can help. But it's a little difficult to glance at. I've had so many just bad jumps and bad routes, undercutting and overrunning the ball. It's just a mess out there in left field sometimes.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
Can't be successful on first pitches. That's bad for me.
Batting sixth, the left fielder, Randy.
Randy Rosarena digs in now.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Lively throws to first, and he's back in on a dive.
That's a good take.
Missed.
God, that actually was the
Gets his lead at
pitch.
first with nobody out.
That was the pitch to run on.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes.
Okay, that at least takes the double play out of the equation. I'm okay with that. I don't love it, but it'll work.
Piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened. So
I gotta worry about trying to steal third.
with you after that at bat.
That one ripped. That's back. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
Damn it.
Batting eighth, the second baseman,
Can we get him in? This isn't really the way that you want to do it, but we avoid the double play, so it's...
Polanco with a homer in his last game.
Love how vocal
good.
the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
2 outs.
Oh,
That one
late.
fouled off.
Very late. Take time.
And he asks for
We're
time
good.
before
Take
the
time.
0-2
No problem.
pitch. Kicks and deals.
No.
Polanco.
Oh,
checks
thank
the
God.
swing.
Oh,
Appeal
thank
down
God.
third, and Woody Keller right on it. Says he held up.
Thank God.
Swing
Got
and
it
a
at
miss.
circle
Struck
stage.
him out.
Fuck.
And that is that.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve.
That's okay. That's okay.
As long as you
Damn
get
it.
results. And right
That
there,
circle change really got
good
me.
job
I
to
don't
get
know
out of
what
a
it
jam.
was exactly, but we've been able to match what the Guardians have done. They have a home run. We have a home run. They get a hit. We get a hit.
Back here at the
Granted,
ballpark,
ours was a
let's check
single.
out the latest
the
news
catcher,
from around the league.
Huh.
Freddie Peralta getting double news duty there. Okay. Top 3.
And a first pitch
Okay.
fastball.
Needed
is
that
in
call.
for a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Next offering misses, and now it's even 1-1. On the ground right side, Polanco to first.
There we go.
Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Now batting, left fielder, Stephen Kwan.
So the batting order turns over. Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. And a foul ball.
No shot for
Kwan,
Polanco.
the
Or
multi-gold
Polanco.
glove award
Solano,
winner,
excuse me.
hitting leadoff in today's game, and he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games. Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like
That's
that,
not what we were looking
they have
for.
a high contact rate. And
Whoa,
they
whoa,
have
whoa, whoa,
more
whoa. I
barrels
accidentally hit
because
L1.
of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Ground ball right side. It squirts through. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out.
Back-to-back base hits.
Okay.
Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Next
Oh,
to hit,
yeah.
Jose
Ramirez, we probably
Ramirez.
shouldn't be doing that
One out.
with.
Runners at first and second.
He has the home
All
run
eyes on the
today.
double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
The next offering misses.
That's a good eye by
And it's
Ramirez.
1-2.
We're going to try a fastball high and away.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And a 1-2.
There we go. That's a beautiful location by Castillo. We get the swing and miss.
That inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do
We can't miss that
anything with
spot. I
that.
pushed it
Enhance
a
the
little out of the zone
sweet
just
spot
to
in the
like
back
be
to the
sure.
baseball.
David Fry digs in for the Guardians.
That's a
First
Just
pitch
missed
doesn't
on that
find the
one.
zone.
Do you have a circle change that we can use?
And another ball.
Maybe not.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And that gets
Okay.
the top of the zone for a strike.
What's a good pitch there?
Man.
Run and finished a little up and in, just over
Okay.
the edge.
Okay.
And that's one of those, if you
Let's
swing
bounce it
at
back
you gotta
inside.
work it back as you jog back to the dugout.
Ah, got the pop. I was looking for swing and miss. I'm thankful that that pitch was where it was because I didn't think it was.
And now it's
Ooh,
filled up.
that one was bad.
First and second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
Ooh,
And that
my
one is
God.
lifted in the air.
That was a
Rodriguez.
horrible.
And that's the third out. So they
We're good.
strand a pair. We move
Okay.
on to the bottom of inning number 3. All time.
What was it?
1-1.
What was the game? It was maybe against the Angels or no. It was the Diamondbacks where we had one game where they were getting contact on it, but they were just driving into outs.
And welcome back to the
Leading
ballpark.
up for
Kind of doing the same thing here. We've given up more hits, I think, than that Diamondbacks game, but there also is that thing of like, well, they're going to probably break through eventually. We're not pitching particularly well with Castillo. Some of his location hasn't been great, which has been frustrating, and I think we've struggled with that throughout the season with him.
Fought off foul.
We've been able to wiggle out of a jam now, so that's a positive.
The 0-1. Swing and a ground ball.
He's leaving it lower in the zone than I'm
Tosses to first.
anticipating.
1 down.
I'm not as committed, but then if I commit too much, I tend to swing.
Back to the top of the lineup.
Robles with that
And
1 for
now
1,
it's
that
Victor
home run.
Robles up to hit. He's already homered in this game. And that
That's a
one
good take.
upstairs, ball 1.
It's a great take,
Tied
actually.
up here in the early going.
That's a bad swing. Real bad.
That one's in there. 1-2.
That one, kind of like that circle change that we saw earlier, just kind of fooled me a little bit.
Upstairs.
That's high.
2-2 the count.
That one
Count
drifts
full.
inside.
With a sinker, okay.
That's ball four.
Okay.
And another fastball
Hey,
that
nicely
misses the
done.
spot.
Robles 1 for 1 as a solo home run and a walk.
Right around the knees, but just no help from the umpire.
The third
One
baseman,
gone, runner at
Donovan
first. Donovan Solano
Solano.
up next for the Mariners. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And that one hammered. That's bad. No,
Let's go, Donovan Solano!
he'll touch 'em all.
Fuck yes, a 2-run blast. Let's go.
Chris, we knew this moment
His
was
first
coming
home run
for
of the
us soon.
season.
Yep, and it finally came. We knew it was only a matter of time before he's going to connect with one just like
Because
that.
we had that
Just
funky
too
double
cool to
play
hit
yesterday, I was a little hesitant to send the lead runner all the way to third.
With a low 90s fastball, you
But
have to live on the edges and hit your spot.
we got just under it enough, but not too much. So just a perfect amount of let that backspin carry it on out of here. 384 feet, found the 376 sign.
Julio Rodriguez. That catches the zone for a strike.
Mariners are up 3-1. More home runs in this series.
towards left center field.
Center?
That's well
Second? Excuse me?
in one hops off the wall. Should be extra base.
That's a double.
And that's a
Let's
double.
go. Let's get Julio going. Seeing the ball pretty well at the moment.
Over that one. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Cal Raleigh. He's 0 for 1.
Ooh.
And a foul ball.
Oh, look at that pretzel. Now it's behind me. I am the pretzel. It's gone. I'm the magic trick.
1 out and a runner at second. That misses.
Inside.
And the count even 1-1. Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate.
That's just a horrendous swing right there. Okay, not a much better swing, but at least fouled it off.
Man at second. That misses.
It's
the
outside.
zone. It's 2-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
On the ground,
Oh,
right
darn.
side. Throw on to Santana. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Luke Raley.
So up next, Luke Raley.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
Swinging a foul
Ooh.
straight back.
That was a ball.
And that is out of play.
A little aggressive here.
In
One
the
ball.
dirt.
There we go.
Now
We need to be better in
1-2.
0-2 counts, looking for the ball, trying to avoid that chase.
2 outs. And that's a
Ooh.
little bit high. 2-2.
That was going to be strike 3. That's kind of just us getting got there. That's way gone. Okay, hey, a little help from the umpire, but we battled back
Next for the
here.
Mariners. And that one lifted in the air, center field.
Damn,
Could have this one.
just under it.
And the
But that's
inning
okay. A
is
Donovan
over.
Solano 2-run blast gives us the lead 3-1 on his first home
And
run of the
this is
season.
now a 3-1 ball game. This is Mariners baseball.
That's
on
the one time that we
show
actually do it a
Northwest.
little bit better.
Back at T-Mobile
Leading
Park,
off for the
start of the
Guardians,
4th, and
the
now the
first
first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a
we
shutdown
go.
inning. Don't give
There
the other
we
team
go.
any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And strike 2.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm
1
action.
ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball,
Ooh.
it stays 0-2. That's inside.
Just missed
That
with a good breaking
just
ball in.
drifted.
Looking for that hitter to chase and perhaps get some weak contact or a swing and miss.
There it is.
Good job on both sides.
Got it. And there's 1 down.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect a pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Here's Brian Rocchio. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. just
Oh,
missed.
come
Well, the
on.
offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Into center, and it drops in.
It's another
So they get a
hit.
man aboard with
Just a
one-out
little,
single.
just a little bloop shot, little floater out there.
He did such
Slider
a nice job
isn't
of pulling
really
his hands
landing
tight
where
to
I
the
need it
body
to.
and just
That's
getting
a
enough of the barrel
fucking.
on it
So you want to talk about a slider?
back up the middle
Thank
for an out.
God he did not get a hold of that one. I think even with 30 power, you might be able to just
Fastball
crank
first
that one to right field or left field. Is the wind blowing out that way? It is blowing out that way. Damn.
And that's ruled a
Woo,
swing.
woo,
It's a strikeout.
woo. Did not think that was a swing. Maybe should have gone to the appeal down to first.
Digs in for the
But hey,
Guardians.
we got that generous ball call, and we get
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
the swing call. We'll kind of just take it.
Just missed.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Rocchio off of first with 2 away.
Yeesh.
Fouls one off. 2-2.
Yeesh.
Skips in the dirt.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap
gracious.
should definitely score it.
Thankfully, we just got the pop up.
Rodriguez right there.
Well, we'll take it to the bottom of the fourth with a
And that
3-1
is that.
lead.
One left
Fan
for the
cam.
Guardians, and it remains a 3-1 ball game.
I wonder if they'll ever put the hot dogs from heaven in the game.
Welcome
That'd be a
back.
fun little
Let's check out what's been happening
bonus.
of late.
The
Really
left
been
fielder,
playing well.
Randy.
The last 3 games we have won by a score of 5-1. Haven't had a shutout in a while, but that's okay. We have been shut out more recently than we have had a shutout.
First pitch misses.
Well, these Mariners showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs
Late.
they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Ooh, yikes.
And that pitch
Step
count
out.
is impactful because if they can
I was
keep
worried
making
about the
it work
sweeper.
hard out there,
He hasn't thrown
they
it
can
as much as I
open to get
thought he was
involved
going
a little
to.
sooner rather than later.
Down to the
Oh
dirt,
my
swing
God.
and a miss.
I think that was another sweeper.
In time,
I didn't even
and
think that
one
was
away,
close.
a strikeout.
He had
That
about
was an
one.
abysmal
Isn't
swing.
easy to do
Sorry.
against a hitter like this, known for
Yeah,
using
sorry,
the entire
Rosarena.
field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Shenton batting for the second time, and
Damn.
that's strike one.
We had that problem when they brought in their relief pitcher, threw a bunch of sliders that were just wildly out of the zone. And we swung at a lot of them.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Fights that one
Damn
away,
it.
and the count
I wanted him to get too
remains
cute with the
0-2.
sweeper. We were going to have a hard time keeping that one fair, but
And that just misses.
1 ball, 2 strikes. The count.
that was a strike. That was a strike.
That missed by
2
a
balls,
lot. And
2
the
strikes.
count is even, 2-2.
That happened in the
Fly
Mariners
ball,
game
center
yesterday.
field, Thomas.
It was
And it's caught for the out.
like a 50-50 call that went against the Cleveland pitching.
Now batting, second
And then I think it came around to
Now
score.
for
That was a big
Seattle,
inning. It was the
Jorge
bottom of the
Polanco.
7th.
Struck out swinging
They
his
scored
first time.
4 and then 1 more in the 8th.
That one's
2 wide.
upstairs.
Upstairs?
0-1. Next offering is fouled back.
Okay, so we need to identify the fact that he's going fastball high and off-speed low. Oh, Sean.
And down on
Yeah,
strikes he
got me.
goes. And
Blocked me
good
up with that
work there
fastball,
as he
even though
gets
it's not
a
very
1-2-3.
fast. He's thrown a couple of
Nobody
slower
left for
pitches there.
Seattle, but they still lead at 3-1.
We're getting out hit, but the hits that we've 2 of the hits that we've had have gone a long way. Actually, 3 of them we've had gone a long way. Great comparison through 3. We have a goose egg at least in one spot, no walks. We do give up the 1 earned run, which isn't that big of a deal because we lead by the score of 3-1. 5 hits given up, only 3 strikeouts. Haven't been having a ton of success with strikeouts against this team. For comparison, Lively 4, 3, 3, 4. Shit, I don't remember. It's not a lot of strikeouts, a lot of contact on the ball. We did just get locked up on 1, and we had a bad strikeout with Arozarena. So whatever that strikeout number was, you could take off 2.
When they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver.
That's a bad run with Robles.
And that's a leadoff double.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumping, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it.
Forcing way over the heart of the plate. No, thank you.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting.
There we go. There we go.
He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Well, you can tell he wasn't expecting
with that slider.
He may have been looking for something away, maybe something soft, but that slider on the inside.
That's a slider I feel like you just kind of take a gamble on and go, well, I'm going to hope that finishes off the plate. And it didn't. We were able to keep it right on that edge.
Next offering is fouled back.
Sinker's been getting some good chase swings, but we...
Man at second.
Oh, boy.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-1.
That's ball 3.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center.
Arozarena did not get to the ball correctly.
Coming home. He'll score.
I kept accidentally canceling the throw. That somehow was a triple. That's absurd.
Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Now here is Jose Ramirez.
God
that
damn.
catches the outside.
It's another bad route with Arozarena. I should have probably had a shot at the plate, but didn't. I guess we got to warm people up anyway, so.
Corner, and it's 0-1. One away with a runner at third, and we're at the top of the 5th. And that one's a little bit low, and it's 1-1.
I think we just start looking at it and going, hey, we got to.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
We got to at least try and exit this game with this inning with a tie.
And a 1-2. Struck him out.
Fuck, that was a bad. Oh my god.
Pretty much giving it to him right there, playing the infield.
Woo! I thought Ramirez was going to take that to the second deck. That was a horrible location on that fastball. That is not anywhere near where I wanted it. So we were just able to get it past him.
Towards first.
Okay. Okay.
That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. A run on this triple for
Lane Thomas, he had more speed than I realized, so I guess it does actually make sense that it was a triple, but
is on the show.
We probably should have had a shot at... God, it was in the red. I was trying to cancel it.
Back now to start the bottom of the 5th.
What a disaster.
Taking over on the mound, Trevor Steffen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Steffen.
And stepping in for the Mariners, J.P. Crawford.
The shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
4-seam at 97, a splitter at 89, and a slider at 88. I think he's going to go splitter. He went fastball.
Get the call. And that is ball 1. Cleveland has some action going in their pen. Paul Sewald, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Okay.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Really on a slider. Wow, he went right down the line. Interesting. Fuck me. Absolutely froze me. I was not looking for that pitch. He literally went X, circle, triangle, X. Just right down the line to the top.
Things, and I think that was the case right there.
Robles
Oof,
now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. And a swing and a
Okay,
miss there.
take a step out. What are we doing?
Back-to-back sliders now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
And a good eye there. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field.
No.
2 down.
Couldn't get anything down. Okay.
2 outs, base is
Up
empty.
next for the
And up next for
Mariners,
Seattle,
the third
Donovan
baseman,
Solano.
Donovan.
He's already homered here in this one.
Solano.
Line drive.
Foul
And it
ball.
goes just
Damn
foul.
it. That's a good take right there.
1-1. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. That one is absolutely belted.
And it's
And it gets into the corner, but
fucking
it's
foul.
foul.
God damn it.
A pretty good ride down the line, but
That
the
is
hook
so
just fouled
frustrating.
Down in the corner. That could have been an easy double if it stayed fair.
Oh, it's just outside.
Two down, nobody on. Outside with the breaking ball. Swing and a ball popped up.
That one was late. That one definitely was a foul. Foul ball.
Lifted in the
And
air,
it's an
left
out.
field, pretty
Damn.
well struck. Quan
Damn.
puts it away, and that is that.
Could have been a single down the right field line. Could have been a double down the left field line.
And we're back.
Leading off
Top
for
of the
Cleveland,
6th
the
inning.
first
Stepping
baseman,
up for the Guardians, Carlos Santana.
Try and get Castillo through 6 here.
And that one
A
fouled
couple
off.
quick outs. He's in the caution zone.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Here's the 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
There we go.
And that's 6
There
Ks
we
for
go.
him in this one.
Well, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him off. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on
Didn't
the
realize
inside
my
part of the
PS5
plate.
controller was
Can't get
hitting
any
so low.
extension. That's when he definitely
I've been
should have
using it
laid
more
off of.
lately.
Brian Rocchio.
Between
takes it
obviously
for the
between this
Guardians.
game and doing the Red Dead Redemption on PS4.
Popped up. Crawford snags it for the second out.
Up next for
Gabriel
Cleveland,
Arias
the second baseman,
now at the plate.
Give me one more out here, Castillo. Give me 6.
And that drops in for a strike.
We're in a save
Arias
situation, so it's
was
Munoz.
6'1", 215 pounds, and he was born
Maybe
in
we try to throw our best lefty
Delivers a
in there.
pitch in for a
Munoz
strike at
brash
95.
lefty.
And it's another
There we go.
strikeout for La Piedra. He's looking good
There
out
we
there.
go.
Nothing doing for
Okay.
the offense that time. Part of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. It's the Mariners 3 and the Guardians 2. Back in Seattle, here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez.
4-seam 97, splitter 89, slider 88.
There's a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
That's down and in. Movement in the pen for the Guardians. Paul Sewald appears to be getting loose. Gaddis also getting ready. Next offering is in for a
That's
strike.
3 splitters.
And now before the 1-2,
Take your time.
time is called at home plate. Next one misses.
Four
and the
straight
count's even at
splitters.
2. Fastball is outside. That one
Okay,
misses.
hey, there we go.
So a leadoff walk.
We worked that walk there. That's a nice job on our
Now
part.
batting, the catcher, Cal.
So a man aboard.
Raleigh.
So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Cal Raleigh. 0 for 2 in this one. That's in there.
That's fine. That's
Off the
outside.
plate, and it's a ball and a
That's
strike.
outside. Lock in here.
Rodriguez on at first.
Lock the
Nobody
freak
out.
in.
Swing and a miss.
Okay, what did I say? Lock in.
As he was out front that time.
Yeah, a couple fastballs. That splitter comes in. That's outside.
Delivers
That's off the
outside.
plate. Ball 2.
And that's
Way outside.
Nobody out. Runner at first. And ball
Okay.
4, 2 aboard.
Another nice walk there. I don't know if they're just pitching cautiously because it's the heart of the
Now
order.
batting, the first baseman, Luke.
We've had just enough patience to work a couple of walks so we can try and get that run back.
Luke Raley, 1 for 2. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not
Too
expecting
aggressive.
someone that has
Thankfully, we didn't really make
average
much
speed, but he
contact with it
does.
or any contacts.
Ripped on a line. Thomas brings it in. Runner tags at second. Puts the
No
and it's a double play.
way!
Man, you have to be sure if you're tagging from second base that you're going to move up to third with no
That
problem.
is
I know
horrible.
he
It
wasn't
was
out by
not
very
deep
much.
enough.
It took a great throw to get him, but you're already in scoring position, so it's just a foolish decision to try and push it there.
And now here is Randy
And just like that,
Rosarino.
we're out.
They take the force out.
What
That
a
is the third out of the inning.
disastrous
So they're able
way
to work
to end
around a
that
pair of
inning.
walks in the inning. We're through 6 full. It's the Mariners 3 and the Guardians
It was
2.
a really bad decision. We've had two really bad double plays in this series. One of them was way worse than
We go to the
that,
top
but
of the 7th.
still
and
just
now
an unnecessary level of aggression. I think we're going to want to go ahead and go with the lefty here. We have Morhone.
Right fielder.
We'll go ahead and
So
bring
out of the
him
bullpen
in.
For the Mariners, Adrian
Now
Morhone.
pitching,
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season.
Though we probably hit into a double play anyway, I don't know that we would have.
About handing the ball over to him.
I don't know that we would have been as aggressive. It's just so fucking
And
frustrating.
that's a strike.
Just one bad decision, and I can't regroup enough to not make another bad decision immediately after it. Get
Hit on the
frustrated,
ground
and there's
short.
like a level of panic. I'm like, well, we fucked this up.
Rolls across the diamond, and they get the
We have to make
lead
this
off
better
into
as
the
quickly as
second.
possible, and it
That's
hits
a
into
huge
it.
defensive play in
just
the
too
late
easy of
stages
a play.
The game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Oh, in the box again, takes a strike. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Rodriguez.
Nicely done by
Nice
Julio.
running catch.
Way to take away a
That's
base
really
hit.
nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Here's a rip to
Beautiful.
short. Well,
Beautiful.
he's there for the third out. So they go quietly there, midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the
We've
Mariners
actually been
3
out hit.
and
We've
the
had a double
Guardians 2.
solo shot and a 2-run home run. The other hit would just be a single.
So Cleveland brings on a new reliever, Paul Sewald. On for his 20th
An insurance
appearance
run
of
would
the year.
be helpful,
Cleveland,
as most insurance runs would be.
Paul Sewald.
Now it's the Mariners
Leading up
DH,
for the
Austin
Mariners,
Shenton.
the designated hitter, Austin Shenton.
94 on a fastball, sweeper at 85, and a circle change at 86.
He swings and
Too
misses
high.
at the first pitch.
Just
0-1.
0-1's the count.
oof, and late on it too, Chris.
I got
Here
one
we
ball,
go.
one
Never a
strike.
strike.
That one blasted deep to right. That's back there.
A double?
And that one is off the
A
wall.
double? A double.
Throw
A
to
double.
second.
Okay.
Throw
Hey,
nicely
nicely done,
He
Shenton.
needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really
I thought that actually might be a catch. It's a good effort by the right fielder.
Different on the bat, and it is probably out of here.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Jorge Polanco up next for the Mariners.
That's outside.
Ball one, no
Side.
strike.
And that's ball one.
Strike.
1-1.
That one
Ball
off
two.
the
Up and
mark.
out.
And a count 2-1. Shenton leads off second with nobody out.
Three balls,
Little
one
trouble
strike.
with this one behind the plate.
I accidentally hit the wrong button. I accidentally hit the wrong. I was trying to just make sure that he went back.
Man at second. And
Okay.
ball four.
Nicely done. Hey, we work another walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even
Now
much to think
batting,
about.
shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners.
It's been such a good
Shenton's the DH.
hitter. with
Yeah, let's
runners in
pinch run
scoring
Bliss.
position. Some guys just take it to another level.
I know Ford has like a little bit more speed. I guess I get a pinch hit
Everyone
for
else
him.
is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
And that one in the air center field. Thomas makes the grab, one away.
The right fielder, number 10.
So
Victor.
digging in, Victor Robles.
97 strength. Yeah, 79 accuracy. Polanski has great accuracy, but not necessarily the best strength.
Swings
Good
and
God.
misses. Strike one.
0-1.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Late on that fastball.
No balls, two strikes.
Batter calls
Robles had a
time.
leadoff home run, and
He
we have
needs a
done nothing with him
refresh. It
since.
is a big at bat. That one out to right. It's going to fall for a hit.
I'll take it. I'll take it. Hey, nicely done, Robles. Nicely done. That's a contact swing, bloop
He
shot.
wasn't afraid to hit with two strikes.
Get the
I think
run
he choked
in.
up a little bit,
4-2
maybe
Mariners.
spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Love to see this a little more consistently with the team. We tend to rely a lot on those big swings. Speaking of big swings, here's one of those big swings. Third inning.
Third was an important swing of the bat.
This was
one.
huge.
Yeah, there's no doubt he helped set the tone fairly early.
I think this
Certainly
pretty
part of the
easily
reason
gets
why
a
they got
runner
the lead
in.
right now.
Maybe not, though, with how the... I guess the animation kicks in like the game knows. Even if you don't.
He
That's
went
a
too far, and
horrible.
It's a strike.
0-1's the
I think
count.
it's a check swing. Check swing call. I don't know.
2 on, 1 out. Swing and a ball lined out towards center.
Stay. We've already been beaten by him, and that's another just laser. And I think the speed actually came up big there, substituting Bliss Or, yeah, substituting Bliss for Solano.
Rodriguez.
We could be a little more aggressive. Otherwise, its base is loaded. And we're still not going to be able to get him home because at 25 speed just isn't going to do it. That's a
And that
bad
one
swing with
fouled
Julio.
off. Traffic on the bases with one already in. Here, the bottom of the 7th. That
Oh.
to right. Delauder.
Oh,
That is the
damn, late and under it. That's okay. Robles drives in another run. So Solano has the 2-run blast. Solano has the 2-run blast, and Solano has the 2-run blast. Robles, though, has a solo shot and knocked in a run late. Big piece of the puzzle here. As we're still losing in hits, but winning where it counts with the number of runs scored. All right, let's take a look at the manager. We have Santos up. And we are going to want the righty. Okay, so we will warm up that. We will bring in Santos.
will take over here.
We're actually going to pop in real quick, and we're going to warm up Brash as well. I did not set this up correctly. Though he has a good ERA, and we have been much better, especially with some of his early pitches. Making sure that we're not giving up free easy balls.
And
There we go.
Clips the corner.
Clip it.
Swing and a miss.
And by clip that, I just mean I clip the zone, not like...
That one
Damn.
just misses.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
There we go. Didn't see that one coming out of the hand very well. 98 on the fastball. One away here, top of the 8th.
But they did a really nice job of setting that pitch up. The plan of attack early on was to keep everything down around the knees. So that was a good call to change his eye level and run it by him for the K.
And up next for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez. Yeah, that's fouled off. The Guardians down by a pair, and we're in the top of the 8th. Foul ball still 0-2.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
There we go. I'm surprised we've been able to get a couple of those by Ramirez. I think we locked him up on one, and we were able to get that one by. He had the home run on the fastball early in this game.
That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
He swings and fouls one off.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a...
Ooh!
3 straight strikeouts.
There we go. Beautiful work from Santos.
That one, 3 batters, 3 strikeouts.
We are
That's
dialed in with
electric
him.
stuff out there on the mound.
2 swinging strikeouts and the called 3rd strike on the edge. A bit of a beneficial call, but hey, we need those.
Now pitching for
Tim
Cleveland,
Herron taking over on the mound.
number 29.
Well, you see the ERA very
Tim
solid, and that
Herron.
doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
Now here is
Leading off
Cal
for the
Raleigh.
Mariners, the catcher, Cal.
Swerve at 84, a slider at 90, a sinker, a 4-seam at, what? Swerve 84, slider 90, 4-seam 98, sinker 96.
Pitch
Nope,
misses
that's a
there. 1-0.
Well, these Mariners,
1-0.
simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already. and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivery.
And he
Oh,
saved
wow.
it first.
Okay. We'll take the error, and we are going to, right after that error, we're going to take a quick break here. Or we'll just take a quick pause, and I will be right back with more Mariners baseball in just a second. And we are back and ready to roll following the error.
For the
And
Mariners,
now, Luke
Lefty-lefty matchup here for Rayleigh.
Rayleigh.
swings through that
Way
one
too
for
late.
strike
What are we
one.
doing?
0-1.
All right, let's dial it in. Slurve at 84. Going with that sinker. He's using it a lot early in a way that's actually surprising.
Ground ball right side.
And unfortunately erases the error. Damn. Late on that. We're stuck in a rocking chair here a little bit, which is unfortunate.
Has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there
Early and drove it
completing
into the
back to
ground. We were
first.
late on that
Really
sinker.
Good job all the way around.
Next
That's
to him,
outside.
Fernando Rosarena.
Let's go. Goodbye.
There's that one.
Good
Deep left field.
fucking
And
bye. Let's go. Fuck yeah. Take that slurve and suck it.
17th of the year, and they tack on to their lead. It's 5-2.
Here we go, baby. All right, still a save situation with the ultimate save situation. 3-run lead.
That ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat, and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
Ryan Bliss up next for the Mariners.
And we were
Entered the
early
game
on
as
it,
a pinch
too.
runner. First plate appearance for him here. And that's a
Okay,
little bit
hey,
high.
that's a good take. On the slurve, it's kind of a double good take because one, it's a ball, and two, it's not a bad swing following a good swing.
That's outside.
outside.
2 balls, no strikes.
He's been
Damn,
raking
could have gotten
in
ourselves
recent
out of a save
games, and I
situation
think
with
the
a
reason
that
why
double
is
play.
getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Now one missed.
Hey, let's go, Bliss.
In this 3-0 count, you're
That's
taking
2 out
all
damage,
the
too.
way.
Hell yeah.
Walk you.
That clips the
Okay.
corner.
That's fine. Maybe didn't earn that call, but that's all right.
And there's a foul ball.
Popped. 3-2, full count.
Hand up as he asks
Hand
for
up.
time at the plate.
Hey, time. Can I get time on?
Base is empty, but 1 run across here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. 3-2.
There we
Is
go.
outside and ball 4.
One of the things about that
The
2-out
batter,
walk, the
number
base
7,
runner over at first base is
second
going to have a
baseman,
very
Jorge.
aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line
Blanco.
or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Polanco
That's
in
fine.
the box with 2 gone. And
Get that
takes a look at a
slurve
called
up.
strike. Swing and a ball lifted left field.
Damn. That's okay.
And makes
Save
the
situation.
grab.
We put on a
And
couple
the inning
extra
is over.
runs here in the 7th and the 8th.
The solo
And
shot
Rosarena gives us a
stretches
solo
their lead
shot.
even further. Last
And Ryan
chance
Bliss,
coming up for
he'll
the
go 0
Guardians.
for 0 with a walk and a run scored. So a funky line for him, but an important piece. And we will bring in Munoz. And they got rid of
On
the
the mound, the closer.
they got rid of the closer intros.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep
Rip.
this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
The first baseman.
And here's the first baseman, Carlos.
So Carlos Santana is hitting doubles or nothing.
That's a slider for a
2 for
strike.
7, 2 doubles.
Munoz, an all-star a season ago, 26 years old, and he's a native of Mexico. Fastball for a strike.
And we've done a good job beating Cleveland here, so we get to extend our lead in the saves department. And we haven't had to see Emmanuel Clase just kind of as a bonus, regardless of statistical leads or
And
known.
he'll two.
There we go, up at 99. Santana goes down swinging.
That right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. Strike 2.
Steerack, 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
That must hit high on the...
100 miles an hour, foul that off. That's a good piece of swinging. I won't say hitting because he didn't get a knock, but a good piece of swinging to keep the at-bat alive.
On the ground. And foul ball.
Okay.
That
Come
misses
on.
the zone, and the count is 1-2. Good eye right there.
Way.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That just
Oh, come
misses,
on.
And it's a full count. That one down the line.
This
and
is
it
getting
goes
a little
just
frustrating,
foul.
Rokio. I did not mean to hit L1.
And that's ball
No
four.
fucking
That's a
way.
great at bat. We
Munoz.
saw a lot of pitches
How
that
did
earned a
we
walk.
miss the zone that many
At
times
first,
that
Here's
closely?
the second baseman, Gabriel Arias. Swing and a miss.
Man, that's frustrating. We couldn't just get one of those to clip the zone, give us a strike. That's a bad pitch. That's a bad pitch.
And now 1-2.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the
Thank
plate.
you. And that wasn't a strike.
Swing and a miss. Now 2 out.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile off. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boot, get back on track. His team needs it.
God, that
In the box
sinker.
now, no balls and a strike. Ground ball, and this should do
That
it.
will do it.
On the first,
We win.
and the Mariners.
There we go.
7 straight victories now.
We've won for a week straight now, and that is a positive. We continue to roll. Talked a little bit about it at the end of the game yesterday. This is a team that is built for me. I don't know that there's a lot of other teams that I would be able to be this successful with, but we're able to figure it out. A 5-2 victory today, 7 hits for each team. The error does not come back to bite the Guardians as we hit into a double play, and the home run with the Rosarena was just one batter too late. Got off to a bit of a rocky start, gave up the solo shot to Ramirez, but Robles tied the game up immediately. Not immediately, but 3 pitches in, I believe. Then Solano put on a couple more to give us a 3-1 lead. We gave 1 back, as there's the double play. We gave 1 run back to make it 3-2, and then we were able to put on 1 in the 7th, 1 in the 8th, and it was 4-2, 5-2, and that is your final. Munoz picks up the save. His 27th of the season. Ben Lively falls to 3-5, and Luis Castillo improves to 12-0 and ties the American League lead with 12 wins. Castillo goes 6 innings strong, 7 hits, 7 strikeouts, no walks, 2 earned on his line. Victor Robles was 2 for 3 with a home run, and he knocked in 2, scored twice. Solano, 1 for 4 with a 2-run home run to Rosarena. Kind of the same stat line, 1 for 4, a home run, but just a solo shot for him. Shenton was 1 for 3 with a double. Ben Lively gets the loss. 4 innings pitched, 4 hits, 4 strikeouts, 1 walk, 3 earned, and I think he had a couple of those strikeouts like really late in his appearance. So, whatever, it happens. Lane Thomas was 2 for 4 with a triple and a run knocked in. Cody Huff was 1 for 3 with a double. He scored. Jose Ramirez was 1 for 4 with a solo home run, and Brian Rocchio was 1 for 3 with a walk. Let's hop out of this one. We'll rip a pack, and we'll go from there. Looking for a sweep tomorrow in our Sunday best. We'll see who we're playing against. Oh, we got the UFO icon. Wow, look at that. Incredible. 5 runs has been the number for us over the last 4 consecutive games. 5-1, 5-1, 5-1, 5-2. We'll see what we can do tomorrow as Tanner Bybee. Tanner Bibe? It's a Bibe. Tanner Bibe, I think, might be what it is. Anyway, 7-3 with a 3.09 ERA. And we will have Bryce Miller, 7-1 with a 2.42 ERA. Before we hop out of here, let's rip a pack. We'll go ahead and hit this Headliners pack. See if it'll give us something good. Ooh, a gold bat. Oh, that we already own. Cool. Bronze? Bronze? Gold? Zach Neto. He, at least, is a new addition. All right, there is your pack of the day. And we are set and ready for tomorrow's game. It'll be Game 3. Bybee take it on Miller as the Mariners look for a sweep tomorrow at 6 p.m. Pacific time right here on the channel. If you'd like to catch it, subscribe over here. You can ring the bell down below. You'll be notified when I post new videos. But new baseball every day at 6 p.m. Pacific time. Check out the baseball playlist here. Check out this morning's taste test up there. And we will catch you tomorrow night. Good sports. Go Mariners. Have a good one.